Peace, infinite waters diving deep once again. We are out here in a mysterious art gallery. 10 traits of mentally strong, successful people. Let's just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Now, I got a question that came in, Ralph, how can I become mentally stronger? And that's a fantastic question because for a long time I thought, so long as I am just working out, that's enough. Then I realized no, because what happens if you find yourself stuck in an elevator or you find yourself in a really testing life situation? It's going to make you sweat. Did you prepare for this? No? And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Let me share with you what helped me along my journey. I realized that what is more important than physical strength is mental strength and emotional strength. Because we are going to find ourselves in all kinds of life situations and circumstances. And the question is, did you prepare for it? No, no, no. Don't worry about it. Look, inspiring millions of people, counseling thousands, I've learned that there are traits that mentally strong, successful people possess. And we can all use some of these habits and traits, distinguishing qualities they have in our own lives to help us become our greatest version. I do every single day. What is the first trait mentally strong, successful people have? If they make a mistake, oh my gosh, I made a mistake. If they fail, they are even more determined. Look, I'm a Pisces, so naturally I'm mentally strong. Pisces, you know what I'm talking about. And I've realized that every failure and every mistake is only a stepping stone to help us become our greatest version. Slow motion this side. It doesn't define us. You see, that's what separates mentally strong people from people who give up. Mentally strong people don't give up if they make a mistake, if they so-called fail. Because sometimes I know what it's like. If you make a mistake and you just hear this sea of laughter, you're like, where the hell did that come from? Nobody knows, but it's there anyway. And you're like, I'm going to give up right now, Ralph. I can't do it. But mentally strong people realize it's all a mind game. Your perception that you have of yourself is greater than the perception other people have of you. Slow motion this side. There is no failure if you don't give up. And a mistake only means you are trying. Mistakes are beautiful because they show you how not to do something. I've made so many mistakes. It just makes me wiser. It just makes my strength grow even more mentally. So if you've made a mistake today, forgot to eat breakfast again, don't worry about it. You'll learn the next time. What is the second trait mentally strong, successful people have? They are emotionally resilient. That's right. They are emotionally resilient. Now, I've learned this, that you gotta be emotionally resilient in life because sometimes things just fly through the window and we're like, what the hell? We ain't even had breakfast yet. We find ourselves in trying and testing situations, relationship problems, money problems. You haven't got a job kind of problem. And this can happen to us at any time. Car breaks down when you got to go to a wedding kind of problem. You got to be emotionally resilient. And that's what mentally strong, successful people are emotionally resilient. Emotion means energy in motion. Are you flexible? Are you able to display a full range of emotions? Because I meet a lot of people and they're like, I'm fine, Ralph. Fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. You've never been fine. I know I've never been fine because I am going through a whole range of emotions. And the more you tap into your emotions, the more emotionally resilient you become. If a storm is coming, you just start dancing. Less samba, baby. We got all night. Okay? But people sometimes who put on this front that everything is perfect and they are untouchable. The smallest little test from the universe throws them completely off. Now you're looking a bit shaky, baby. What's happening? So you got to cultivate emotional resilience by tapping into your emotions, which is the energy in motion, going on the journey within to really feel every sensation in your body and to say, okay, if I'm getting angry, that's okay. If I'm really sad, that's okay. All that matters is how you respond. You see, people who are not mentally strong, they are into reacting. People who are mentally strong, they are into responding because they know about their emotions. What is the third trait of mentally strong, successful people? They always remind themselves of where they started, where they came from. They started off a pebble, now they're a rock. And they always know why they are doing something. That's what gives them the fuel to continue. So when I'm sharing with the world, I'm mentally strong because I realize that this is all a dream. It was all a dream. It is all a dream. It's all a dream. Okay? But I realize where I came from, why I am doing it, because every single day I get thousands of messages from people saying, thank you, Ralph, your videos have changed my life. You're the reason why I didn't take my own life. I get those kind of messages, touching people's hearts, right? So what keeps me mentally strong is to say, okay, I've got to remind myself why I am doing this, helping, inspiring millions to become their greatest version, helping myself as well become my greatest version. This gives me mental strength. So remind yourself why you started, why you began in the first place. It doesn't matter whatever you're doing. Just give yourself that reminder, and that will help you become mentally strong. What is the fourth trait mentally strong, successful people have? They display an unusual amount of gratitude compared to other people. They say thank you for really, really, really small stuff. And I've realized this, that if you want to become mentally strong and successful, you got to practice gratitude. Do you know who are the most happy in the world? The happiest people in the world? The most grateful. Just look at all the studies from Harvard and Stanford. If you display a lot of gratitude, you will become mentally strong. Because gratitude humbles us. Every single day I'm grateful. I don't take this for granted. Because many years ago, I didn't like my life so much. But now I love my life because I get to do whatever I get to do whatever I want, baby. Right? So thank you. Just say it today. Did you say thank you today? That will help you become mentally strong. Because once again, it makes you softer, which gives you the flexibility, just like the bamboo. So when the wind is coming, you can move with it. If you're too rigid, ungrateful, When that wind comes, that gust of wind comes, you're going to get totally uprooted. Totally uprooted. Where the hell did you go? Nobody knows, right? So be grateful. I'm grateful to my mom, the cat down the road, my mentors, people who have really helped me. Like, I owe them so much. And you also owe people who have helped you become your greatest version so much. If you focus on gratitude, if you focus on being thankful, if you focus on what you have instead of what you want, you will become mentally stronger. What's the fifth trait mentally strong people have? 7-day vegan challenge. Now, I've been a vegan for over 13 years, and I've seen how it has helped me become mentally stronger. People are always like, Ralph, are you fasting? You going on a water fast? I'm like, hello? I've been fasting ever since I've been a vegan. No meat, no dairy. What am I going to eat? Where am I going to get my protein from? Don't worry. Chia seeds are a complete source of protein. That's discipline right there. When you got to let go of certain foods that you once loved, that will help you become mentally stronger. That's why I'm so sharp, so strong mentally and emotionally, because I've got the food discipline. I realized a long time ago that I am only as good as the fuel I put into my body. So I started to eat foods with live enzymes. You see, a lot of our foods have been altered genetically, and they are devoid of enzymes. Our enzymes in the food will help our digestive process. Everything will flow a lot more efficiently. But you see, when you heat foods at excessive temperatures over 114 degrees, the enzymes become denatured. So what I've realized is that you have to eat enzyme-rich food. And you find that in organic fruits, vegetables, and really realize that you'll be doing yourself a huge favor in the long run. Your health is your wealth, and that will help you become mentally stronger. What is the sixth trait mentally strong people have? They are ready to sacrifice. Like, you got to sacrifice for the greater good. And that's what's helped me become mentally stronger. Ask yourself today, am I ready to sometimes give up those weekends? Like, and work on my dream, my vision, when everybody wants to go out? Am I still like writing because I really want to write a book called Feel Alive by Ralph Smart? Wait a minute, that book's already taken. Another one. So I realized that you got to sacrifice, and it's not easy. Sometimes it's a lonely road and you're walking and you're like, is anybody there? No, nobody's there. You're on your own. Don't worry though, because it's okay. You're going to have to go into the wilderness. You see, that's where people cultivate their mental strength. They go into the wilderness. They discover and learn more about themselves. That's why they are so strong. You see, and when you are going into the wilderness, you're realizing how strong you really are. When you stay in your comfort zone, you don't know how strong you are until you cast yourself out. You go into the wild. You go into the lion's den, right? Okay, so I realized that you got to sacrifice. Be willing to put in the extra work. Be willing to go the extra mile, and that will help you become mentally strong. What is the seventh trait of mentally strong people? They never let the opinions of other people govern them. Like, when you hear that sea of laughter, a mentally strong person is going to think, okay, keep laughing, you're going to see. Because in 5 years, no, not that long, in 5 days, I'm going to be so far ahead, leaps and bounds, you ain't going to be laughing anymore. And they're still laughing. But it doesn't matter. Okay? Because you see, so many of us, we don't do stuff because we're worried what other people think. And to be mentally strong, like, do you know how many people I had when I first started Infinite Waters saying, oh, please, Ralph, don't do the intro. And now they love it. But I don't care if you love it or not. I love it. And we got over 1 million subscribers. Can I get a hello there? You really want to become mentally strong and successful? Stop caring what other people think. And how do you do that? You got to have self-acceptance. I accept myself 100%. That's why I am thriving, and I'm only going to grow more. So realize that those people that you're worried about, that you're caring what they think of you, most of these people, we don't even know them, and they aren't really in our lives. So stop living for other people. Start living for yourself. Do more of what makes you happy. What is the 8th trait of mentally strong, successful people? They keep a close circle. They don't have to have 5,000 friends on Facebook. Like, does anybody have even like 20 good friends? Okay, maybe you got 20. That's a lot, even. Okay, I probably got about 3 really, really, really good friends. Friends that would probably drive me to the airport at like 3:33. Okay, look, I've realized this, that keep a close circle. You need that support network. And that's what's helped me along my journey. You need the support. Never, you see, mentally strong people are never afraid to ask for help. Where other people are like, I don't want to ask for help because I don't want to appear like a weakling. Mentally strong people are like, hey, how do you do this? How do you do that? Do you know how many questions I've asked? And that's made me mentally stronger? Okay, there is no shame in asking questions. You'll only be wiser and more mentally strong because you can learn from other people's mistakes. Slow motion this side. We need people. Connect with those who remind you who you are, who elevate you to the next level. That's how you get mentally stronger. You need people. We are social beings. Hold their hand right now and say, can I get a hello there? Let's say it all together, baby. What is the 9th trait mentally strong people possess? They are learning constantly. They are learning constantly. I realize that I know nothing. Like, I'm learning so much about how much I don't know. Okay? I thought I knew something like 3 years ago. Now I realize I don't know anything. But that keeps me humble and it keeps me hungry. Mentally strong people always realize they can go to the next level. There is no pinnacle. There is no, oh, I've made it because I've got over 1 million subscribers. It doesn't mean anything. Well, actually, it means something. But that's another story, okay? Mentally strong people do not rest on their laurels. They always realize they can become more mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And that's why their mental strength rises and rises and rises. And they are well on their way to becoming their greatest version. So ask yourself, what am I reading right now? What book did I last read? Am I expanding my mind out of its rigidness, right? So that's what I'm always doing. I'm learning different books about topics which I thought I would never read about. Like, I'm learning sewing, I'm learning architecture, I'm learning all kinds of stuff. And obviously what the cat down the road actually wants to eat today, right? What is the 10th? Wait for it. What is the 10th trait of mentally strong people? Now, what's helped me along my journey is this, that mentally strong people are always enjoying themselves. You see, if you aren't enjoying yourself, you won't cultivate that mental strength. Mentally strong people love what they do. You see, and they're calm when they are doing it. They are patient when they are doing it. If you don't love what you are doing, you're not going to be calm, and you're definitely not going to be patient. Mentally strong people, the 10th trait is that they are calm and patient, and that only emanates from doing what they love on a consistent basis. You see, mentally strong people, they stay calm and they stay patient, even under pressure. Most people crack under pressure because, once again, they didn't prepare for it. So ask yourself today, am I preparing for whatever life throws at me? Oh my gosh, that just came at me, right? I've learned that you got to stay calm in life. I'm a Pisces, so naturally I'm pretty calm. And you definitely got to be patient, because sometimes things aren't going to go your way. Mentally strong people know that. They're like, hey, rain and sun, that's what creates the rainbow. No rain, no rainbow. You want a rainbow, right? You want a rainbow? You want a rainbow. So we're gonna send you some rain right now. And it's okay. When you're going through crap, I've gone through a lot of crap. But you come out of the other side and you get to live another day. You come out of the other side and you get to live another day. So once again, that is it. Beautiful deep divers. 10 traits of mentally strong, successful people. And then once you realize all of that, then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? And there you have it. We are here. Realize that mental strength is everything and emotional resilience is everything. Have a beautiful day. We just, whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. We're out here. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You.